Hi y'all, my name is Emma and I live in my car, I live in my minivan, and today I wanted to kind of show you what my makeup routine is like when I'm living in my car. I don't normally do a whole lot of makeup at all ever anymore. I used to do it all the time. It's something that I really used to love. But since I've been living in my car, I've been spending a lot of time out in the woods. I primarily poop outside, you know, I do a lot of camping and stuff, so makeup kind of complicates that process because as much as I love makeup, I have to worry about taking it off. And it's just not usually within my purview, especially now since like I spend most of my time alone. So it's like, well, who am I trying to impress? And the answer to that is me. I'm trying to impress me. I have been feeling a little bit garbage lately. I actually do have some plans tonight with some real people, so I thought that maybe I would do myself up a little pretty so that I could feel pretty. And I thought that I would take you along with me because, I don't know, maybe some of you are interested in seeing that. I'm parked at a gas station. I bought myself a little coffee, and why is the straw like this? Not terrible. All right, I washed my hands and my face in the gas station. I'm gonna do a little hand sani right now just to make sure I didn't pick up anything gross when I, you know, walked out the door or pressed the buttons on the coffee dispenser. And I'm going to put on some moisturizer because my skin's really dry right now. I generally moisturize with the CeraVe SPF, and I moisturize with this at night. So I don't mind using SPF on my face before makeup. I don't mind the way that it feels on my face while I'm doing makeup. I don't have any primer, which is kind of unfortunate. I don't have any setting spray. There's a lot of things that I'm missing. So this is gonna be what I can do with the bare bones products that I do have. Okay, that looks to be pretty rubbed in there. Let's get into some of the makeup here. This is my go-to eyebrow product. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna start. I've gone through so many different eyebrow phases, girl. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. I think honestly one of my favorite eyebrow phases was when I had them really short. So they were only like this long and the whole entire tail was cut off. And I used to be able to do so much with my eyebrows. So for those of you who are wondering, I live in my car by choice. I don't want to pay rent and I want to travel while I am young. So I took all my savings. I had a big girl job back at home and I took all my savings and I came out and I started making videos to save on my phone storage, and you know, some people actually showed interest in them. So now I make a little bit of income to supplement my savings so that I can stay out here. And a year later, we're doing my makeup in a gas station parking lot. All right, I kind of just want to keep my eyebrows here. This is okay. They look pretty big, they look pretty bushy, and I kind of don't like them right now, but it'll make more sense when everything else is done. We're gonna do some foundation now because my skin clearly needs it. Oh my god, my skin is so bad right now. I think it's hormonal. I don't know. It was really good last week and then now it's really bad this week. So I don't know what the vibe is. I generally just use my finger to blend foundation because I don't have a beauty blender. I don't want to have a beauty blender. I don't want to have like any kind of sponge living in the car because I feel like having a sponge incubate in a 3,000 degree vehicle in the summertime is like a surefire way to develop some kind of crazy, ridiculous contact dermatitis or something. A whole bunch of microorganisms just hanging out in the hot sponge. You know the deal, you know the deal. So I generally don't keep any kind of sponge in the car. I'd rather just use my hands. I'm also bald by choice. I don't like having hair. I never have. It's a sensory issue and it's a maintenance issue. It's just too much. There's some things I won't do. I will put on a full face of makeup in a gas station parking lot because I'm feeling a little sad. But I will not, you will not catch me. You will not catch me with hair. There was a period in my life where I wanted to like learn how to install wigs, and that period lasted for like 3 seconds, and it was not a good time. It wasn't a good time, because you know what's even more irritating than actually having hair is installing a goddamn wig. There's no way, girl, I can't do it. I've got this gross concealer that I'm absolutely running out of. The situation is rather dire. Oh my goodness. I know that this is not my normal kind of video at all whatsoever, and I hope that none of you are super disappointed. I know that most of my audience is male, and the last time that I made a video where I was wearing like eyeliner, somebody commented, "What are those arrows on the side of your head? What even is that, dude?" And I just know that there's gonna be comments like, "You look so much better without makeup. You don't need makeup." Girl, just let me put on my expired concealer in peace. Let me just do this to make myself feel pretty, okay? Leave me alone. Let me have this, okay? Let me have this. Let me put the weird creams on my head, because I want to. Because I want to, yeah. This is actually my second attempt at filming this video today. The first time, I hated the makeup, I hated what I was doing, and I hated my energy all throughout. I'm a little sad, okay? I'm a little sad. I'm a little sad, bro. What are you gonna do about it? I think it's related to the fact that I hurt my knee recently, and I haven't been able to exercise at the capacity that I normally exercise, so I'm kind of beached. And this is the Revlon. This is my favorite lip product ever, but I just use it all over. Also, right after my knee started giving me issues, the car started giving me issues. I recently rotated my tires, and right after I rotated them, I noticed that the car was pulling to the right a lot, and I took it to the shop, and he said, "Hey, nothing's wrong with the car," which was super nice to hear, but I do have a tire that is separating. So the tire is separating from the wheel, and I have to replace all 4 of my tires because my tires are old, and I can't just replace 2 of them like I normally would, because having different tread heights from one end of the vehicle to the other end of the vehicle puts a lot of stress on the axle and on the differential. So I'm gonna have to get 4 new tires, which is a little sad. And I have a very specific set of tires that I like for this car, and I have to wait for them to arrive in the mail because I ordered them online. So I'm just I'm a little beached. I'm beached. Can't go anywhere, can't do nothing. I had to fork over $1 million for new tires, but that's okay. It's standard vehicle maintenance, and I would much rather have to buy new tires than to have to buy a whole new brake system, which is what I was scared of. I'm gonna use this same eyebrow product as eyeliner because I bought this, it was $6. I bought this CoverGirl eyeliner, but I don't like it. I don't like it. It's bad. I may use it to like fill in whatever I do with this, because this just moves around everywhere. It's not meant to be eyeliner, and it just moves around all over. Yeah, the tire thing didn't really make me sad, but what did make me sad is that I had these really big plans to go to California with my BF. We were also going to meet Emily there, and it was going to be along my favorite spot on the 395, and we were gonna go hang out in the hot springs and like go hiking and camping in the desert, and it was gonna be really cool. And I've had this trip planned since literally February, and I can't go because I'm waiting for these stupid tires. I'm a bit miffed. So Busbus and I are just kind of meh. My eyeliner is really hard because I have very hooded eyes, and one of them is a completely different shape than the other, and I have a lot of sorry, I'm using the front-facing camera because my phone's been overheating, okay? It's like 85 degrees, and I'm looking into the reflection of myself rather than looking at you. I'm so sorry, but I'm sorry. I'm trying to fix it. I'm trying to work on it. But my eyeliner is really hard because my eyes are shaped weird and they're all crinkly and stuff. So this is just, I tend to go down. I tend to bring my eyeliner down or straight across just to bypass this fold here. God, I hope I like it this time. Alright, that's a start. We'll go on the others. Oh! My brother in Christ! My sister in Christopher. What is the deal? Ah! Trying to fix it. We're gonna start over. Alright, let's try this again. Okay, that's a good start. Do they look the same? Maybe, kinda. Okay, that's a good start. That's a good start. It's a good start. We're starting. We're starting. Do you like my earring? Yeah, I've got some extra jewelry on today. Oh, I never told you what my plans were. I am going to go sit in on a Dungeons and Dragons campaign. I'm not part of the campaign, but I just am coming to sit in and enjoy the role playing. I'm secretly really, really into D&D. Okay, I'm also into Magic the Gathering. Do you want to see my dice? Do you want to see my dice collection? Do you want to see my dice collection? Here's my little dice bag. Look! Ah! I love how synergistic they all are. I've got my little tiny dice, my little yellow tiny dice. I think all of these were gifts. I don't think I bought any of these for myself. But yeah, these are my dice. Aren't they cute? I never actually play the game. I love to watch other people play campaigns, and I love to watch other people role play. I think I'm just kind of scared to do it myself. I'm also never in the same place for very long, so it's kind of difficult to schedule games because these games take years to play. So I never really get around to it. Okay, before I go too far further with the eyeliner, I'm gonna use my lip liner to do my waterline. I need a black eyeliner. I need a black like crayon. I need a black crayon eyeliner. I don't have one, so I hate doing this so much. It's every bit as god-awful as it looks, my dude. I'm gonna cry. Makeup has been particularly special to me right now because it's so rare where I get a chance to feel like a normal human being. Because again, living in my car, it's just not, you just don't get to have some of the same experiences. And one of the experiences that I really miss about being home is, well, one of them is cooking with my mother. I miss cooking with my mom. But I am going home for Thanksgiving, so I'll get to cook with her again very soon. But the other one is, you know, just having that time to yourself, making yourself pretty in front of the vanity in the bathroom. I love that, and I miss doing that so much. And this is how I'm coping. I like to connect these two lines. That's why my eyeliner is so hard, because I have to do it twice. There's one line here and then a point there, and I have to connect them. I'm gonna spend some time toying with the eyeliner up close to the mirror until I get it the way I want it, and then I will come back to the camera. Okay, I think that is as close as I'm gonna get to how I want it to look. I'm gonna try powdering up in here. So we're gonna take this little brush with a little powder on it and just powder up in here to try and get that eyeliner to freaking stay. If I had any eyeshadow at all, I would love to smoke this eyeliner out because it looks so much better when it's smoked out a little bit. But I don't have any with me right now, so we're just kind of making it work, you know? Making it work. Forcing it to do its job. So now we're gonna do kind of a little inner corner situation. I'm gonna take the same eyebrow product and just try to create a little guy in here to start with, and then of course I'll go over it with the regular eyeliner. I'm doing such a bad job. I'm not a makeup YouTuber, clearly. Oh my god. Oh. They make this look so easy. I'm crying again. Oh, great heavens. Oh, is it oh great heavens or oh good heavens? Oh, good heavens. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Excuse me? Excuse me? Yes. Yes! 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 I've got this little Benefit Hoola bronzer that I don't really like. I think it's too warm for me. I am generally a very warm-toned person. Cool tones look like garbage on me. I tried to wear purple one time and it made me cry. We're gonna put it up in here, try to give me some of like a very forward, like furrowed shape. I don't like to contour my face really because I'm not good at it and I've never found a product that works very, very well for me. I think we're gonna do freckles now. I just said that I don't like to contour my face, but I kind of do contour my face a little bit with freckles. The way that I do it is with this very, very thin angled brush and a concealer that is much too dark for me. So I like to take a tiny little dab on the end and then just kind of start putting freckles where my natural freckles are. I'm gonna start making my sun damage more apparent. I've got this big mole here. It grows hair sometimes. I had to pluck the hair out before I started filming. Haha. Does anybody else have these little white marks on their teeth? I remember when I was a kid, I would go to like my little church's youth group or whatever, and sorry, I got distracted. And all the kids there would make fun of me for having these weird white marks on my teeth. And I was like, bro, what do you mean? Like, shut up. And so the last time I was at the dentist, I finally drummed up the courage to ask her, like, yo, what's going on with these white spots? And she said, oh, that's a birth defect. She was like, girl, you suffered some trauma in the womb. And I was like, oh, tell me about it. Honk! Shut up. I was homeschooled growing up. Did y'all know that? I bet y'all didn't know that. I did graduate from a public high school, but for the first like 10 years of my life, I was homeschooled. And every time I tell somebody that I was homeschooled, they all look at me and they go like, oh. And I never know what that means. And then they tell me that, yeah, I know what it means. And I actually don't, because I'm like, what do you mean? Like, I've never not had that experience, so I don't know what you mean by, oh. Like, I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. I've got this cream highlighter that I like to pick up with this brush. And I'm just gonna start putting it in places. I don't know, bro. Right here. I like to put highlighter on the side of my nose. Shut up. Yeah, I like the way that looks. We out here looking greasy. We out here. Oh, what? You spilled lipstick? Lipstick in my Valentino white bag? Now for mascara, I've got the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara because I used to have money and that's what I bought when I had money. So, we're gonna curl the lashes. What were some of your favorite hyperfixations from when you were a kid? Mine was the Civil War. I had a particular obsession with Colonel Joshua Chamberlain of the 40th Maine, and he won the battle for Little Round Top on the second day of Gettysburg against the 15th Alabama. He led this crazy bayonet charge that was just absolutely unprecedented because his regiment ran out of ammunition and they fended off the Confederates with sharp triangles instead of with guns. Yeah, so I was obsessed with that for like 4 years. I was also obsessed with dragons. I loved dragons. Dragons, fairies. I would leave out little fairy offerings in the backyard when I was a kid. And then the ants would come get it and I was like, if the fairies sent them, the fairies sent the ants. They sent the ants to do their bidding. Because obviously that's what the fairies did. So it makes it makes total sense that I'd be totally obsessed with Dungeons and Dragons as a full adult, because why not? Why not at this point? But yeah, I was super into the Civil War. There was this, oh my god, there was this 7-hour multi-DVD movie detailing the entire Battle of Gettysburg from start to finish. And I watched that thing up in my room on my little tiny portable box TV, because this was like 2008, and I would watch that movie up in my room all the time. I drew pictures of all of the major generals, and my mom put them up on the wall in the living room and made me like a weird Civil War wall. And yeah, that's how I spent my time as a homeschooled kid when I wasn't outside climbing the big maple tree in the backyard. I was so lucky to have a big maple tree in my backyard growing up, dude. That was awesome. That was so sick. Being homeschooled was really neat. It was really interesting. There are things about it that I really loved, and there are things about it that I thought were amazing, that I still think are amazing. And there are also things about it that aren't necessarily the best, but I did really well with it when I was a kid. I've always been really naturally introverted. Always. I've always gotten overstimulated in big, loud areas that I didn't like. The grocery store has always been the bane of my existence. Growing up homeschooled, I was never lonely. There were a lot of other kids. There's a lot more homeschooled kids around than you would think, and they all form little groups, and they meet up with each other, and they do cool stuff together. And I had a good time. But that is just me. It is not for everybody, and it is also not for every parent, but it worked out. And I am glad that I graduated from a public high school, but yeah, being homeschooled was really cool, because I was a very self-directed learner when I was little, and I enjoyed getting school out of the way so that I could go play outside. And that was a really good thing for me growing up. Now we're gonna move on to lipstick. This is my favorite lip product ever. I already kind of contoured my lips a little bit with that concealer that's way too dark for me, so now I'm just gonna like get in there. I've always been really bad at lipstick, so this lip lacquer is really nice because I don't really have to be very precise with it, and I can just kind of make it look like I drank so much Merlot. We're going for wine. We're going for wine-colored lips. My first ever D&D campaign, my first and only ever D&D campaign that I actually played, I played a rogue wood elf named Saloja Vinka, and I didn't really know what was going on at all. I have no idea what I was doing. One time I remember there was a dragon, and I was like, oh my gosh, how do we evade the dragon? And I was already a rogue. I had a +11 to stealth, so I probably could have just like gotten away with it just fine on my own, but the DM made us aware that the dragon had a very keen sense of smell. So I was like, yo, can I roll investigation to go find some poop and smear myself in it so that the dragon can't ascertain my scent? Needless to say, the dragon didn't come anywhere near me, but neither did the rest of the party. These lips are looking kind of cute. Ooh, ooh, we have like a chocolate cherry kind of vibe going on. Chocolate cherry. All right, well, here's a little something that I like to do. I've been doing this whenever I do like a fun lip for a while now, and it's just to put like a little line here. I just like it. I just like the way it looks. Don't come for me. I think it's cute. I'm gonna set this with a little bit of powder, and that'll pretty much be it, honestly. I don't really like to wear a whole lot of blush. I kind of just use this lip product for that. And yeah, that's kind of gonna be it, bro. Just gonna powder this so that it kind of stays a little bit. And this is a very minimal makeup look for me. I am not anybody that you could say tends to do super subtle makeup. I like to do big eyeliner, and there's lipstick on my teeth. I love big eyeliner. I love a mulberry lip, and I love having uneven eyebrows. And I think that that's how it should be. This is the way that I like to do my makeup, living out of the car. So I hope that you've enjoyed. I am gonna finish this coffee, which it is entirely too late in the day for me to be having this. It's like 4:30 right now. And I've gotta be out of here by 5 to get to the campaign. So yeah, wait, hold on. I'm gonna put my little bandana on. Because I feel like it elongates the back of my head a little bit, and I think it does nice things to my face, especially when I'm wearing makeup. It just provides a little bit more decoration, honestly. That's really all that I'm here for. I just want to be out here looking cute and decorated. Ooh. Oh, and I've also got this. I love Demeter. This is my favorite brand of perfume. This smells so nice. Demeter has like really realistic nature scents. This one is more like fragrancy, but I used to have this one called Thunder, and it literally smells like grass and moss and dirt, and it's amazing. It smells so good, and I love that one, but I don't have it with me. So yeah, that's it. This is the look. This is the finished look. I don't have any setting spray because I'm bad and I live in a car, so we're not gonna be doing that. But yeah, I hope that you enjoyed. This is a little bit different for me, but yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.